Over the last 2 decades, I have been coaching all around the world, predominantly in the mental wellness, the corporate culture, the high performance leadership space, right down to mums and dads and kids, and have worked with hundreds of sports teams across the world as well. I've also built and sold companies, so I understand what it takes to scale a business. Along the way, I've worked with hundreds of business owners who really want to get to the next level of their business. And what I started to notice is majority of people aren't equipped with the skills and tools in today's world of how to get themselves stuck out of a rut, how to eliminate or reduce anxiety, how to get themselves in a really high vibration, happy state of mind, no matter what's going on with them. So in this short video, I'm going to give you the 6 stages of mindful alignment framework, which I teach my clients, whether it be sport, business, or life, all across the world, and they're getting major results. The reason why I can teach this to you, because I went through it. On the journey of my entrepreneurial, I'm 50 next month. I've been in business now for more than 20 plus years. I had to go through the highs and lows. I went through the darkest times to great times, and that's part of the entrepreneurial journey. And so once I started to hack myself, because I was getting myself so caught up in lots of difficult situations with not managing pressure, not managing uncertainty, not very well at all, and just expectations on me as a father of 3 daughters, expectations from my team, my employees, and so forth. So I had to get my shit together. And to do that, I had to hack myself into the best version of myself as quickly as possible. And this is what started my journey way back when I started my entrepreneurial journey. So what I figured out is this framework I'm about to teach you pretty much elevated me and and I still use it today on a daily basis with our technology. I've integrated it with our technology now to make sure that I'm in the best frame of mind and best frame of feeling permanently as much as possible throughout the day. Ready? Let's go. So the first stage of this process, say for instance, is you have a thought. So let's just chunk it down. We have 70,000 thoughts a day. Let's just pick one, and one not a good one. So say, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm too stressed. I'm burnt out. Whatever it may be that you're telling yourself. I don't have time. So that thought goes in. Instantly, the next stage takes place. A sensation. The thought goes in, the sensation goes in as well, because the thought has created a vibration in the body, and that your body's picked up on it. And usually that sensation will be in your gut, a tightening of the chest, in your heart, your throat, your head, shoulders. Sometimes I've heard it being down on my clients' legs. And this is important to know. So the negative thought's gone in, instantly you're going to have a sensation in the body. What happens next, if this keeps happening, thoughts going in, the sensation's getting louder, I'm not good enough, you're feeling I'm not good enough, the next stage is you go into a bad mood. And so that mood will just take place. And so all of a sudden, the ball is rolling down the mountain. It's gaining moss. It's heading down. So you're in momentum to having a really bad day. The thoughts going in, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. The sensation's hitting in your body, okay? And then what happens is that just keeps reiterating, repeating, and then also your mood goes in. And then the 4th stage, it can happen is anxiety. Can't see my writing here. Is anxiety. So you start becoming anxious. Okay, because you're really thinking strange, you're feeling off, you're bad mood, you've got anxiety now because it's consistently going thought, feeling. And the 5th stage can be, not all the time, just occasionally, but I've seen it happen, is you can go into a panic attack. And then the 5th stage and the 6th stage is, I've seen people then, after too many panic attacks, is to go into depression or a depressive state. It's important just to know this, because at the end of the day, this is what happens. The thought goes in and it's going in loud. It's going in loud. You don't even know it's actually going in a lot of the time. So then the sensation pings in the body. So your body's off and running. And this is the key here to actually stopping this. This is the cycle. And then you get into a bad mood, then anxiety, panic attacks, and so forth. So let's reverse engineer this. Let's get rid of these, because we don't want to get that far. So what we want to do here is understand that the whole key concept here, the critical element of this anxiety, is quite simply the thought. That doesn't work very well. Anyway, we'll just stick with the black. So the thought's going in. So to stop the mood, we need to stop the sensation, but we need to then stop the thought. So if that's the case, so the thought is, I'm not good enough. Like, for instance, if you're not sure about this, sit back, if you want, just if you sit back and relax and close your eyes and just sit back and go to a time, take a deep breath and relax. Last 24 hours or 48 hours or last week, and go to a time where you're feeling anxious. And if you sit back and relax and feel the anxiety in your body or feeling anxious, and then you can put your hand on your body where you feel that anxiety in your throat. But then once you see that, when you feel that, I should say, trace it back to what you're telling yourself. It's usually, I'm not good enough, I don't have time, this is frustrating, whatever it may be. But if you sit quietly and do that, you'll know that it actually traces back to a thought. And that's where we need to do some work. And so the thought comes in. So let's remove this mood, build that mood up. So 3, mood. We want to get that mood up. So to get that mood up, we've got to change the thought. So what's the opposite of I'm not good enough? I'm great. I love life. I'm safe. I love uncertainty. I love new experiences. Life always works in my favor. And so understanding that when we know that the sensation's going off, there's a thought going off. Because a lot of the times a thought, you can't really hear it. So the sensation is the trigger to know that you're feeling off. So then you opposite the thought, as I mentioned, I am great, I'm feeling safe, I can do this, I love life. And all of a sudden what happens here is instead of the depressive energy coming through your body, it's actually uplifting. It's uplifting energy. So you're stopping the ball rolling down the hill. In actual fact, you get the ball rolling up the hill to a happy existence. So the key here is, in the whole concept, is that you can hack yourself all the time by figuring out, one, feeling off, which means thinking off. And if I'm thinking off, what am I telling myself? And then once you locate that discussion you're having with yourself and get really clear on it, and after a while you become good at this, because a lot of the times the thought, it doesn't want to be noticed. It doesn't want to be recognized because it's hiding in your head. It's an illusion. It's a delusion. It's a lie. Because you are confident. You can do it. It's the mind, which we'll go into other sessions, other teachings about this to understand what's happening when that's going off. But most importantly, understand that when the thought goes in, the sensation has to happen. But if you have a happy thought, if you have a high vibration thought, okay, you're going to get a high vibration sensation. Okay, so that means your mood goes up. And so the key here is to quite simply and quickly is to change the thought. Change the thought into a high vibration, a happy thought. Hack yourself. This is a hack. The reason why your mind is actually talking down to you is it's because it's your program. You're used to it. It's a habit. It's a neurological habit. So we want to start destroying the default mechanisms in our brain and creating new ones. It's called neuroplasticity. So the key here is to change the thought into a high thought. So think about it now. What do you continually tell yourself when you're feeling off? Then opposite them. Opposite them, opposite them, opposite them. And that's how we use with our technology. It's called thought shopping. So go shopping for another thought. And then once you've got that new thought, repeat it in your head or out loud if you can until your state has changed. I love to say that my state is my best mate. If I'm feeling off, I'm thinking off. So there's something to consider. So if you really want to take this seriously, you can do this every day, multiple times a day. And the benefits, you've got more energy at the end of the day. You're happier around people. You're mastering your mind. You're not a victim to circumstance. And you just become a better leader, a better father, mother, wherever you are in life, athlete along the way as well. So there's the 6 stages of mindful alignment. So if you're a business owner or a business leader and you want to stop the mental loops from just repeating and fed up with burnout and stress and all these critical components to a happy life, then we have a personal activation system. And in the description, you can watch a free masterclass. I'm going to take you a bit more in detail about how we go about that. But quite simply, it's all neuroscience. It's custom-built technology to help you reprogram your mind. At the end of the day, if you want to really reprogram your life and your mind, it takes 7 to 30 minutes a day of constant repetition. And that's one key step for you to become the best version of yourself. Hope you enjoy.